Okay, so here we have the inventory report on jurisdictional status of federal areas within the states from 1962, and these are the 5 types of jurisdictions. We have, of course, Code 1, exclusive, Code 2, concurrent, Code 3, partial, Code 4, proprietorial, and Code 5, unknown. So each state, when the federal government buys lands in the states, they also have to be given the right to make laws for those lands. So those laws for those lands are written in the state's statutes. And this is where we come about this legal state, the state of Texas or the state of Virginia or the state of Oklahoma versus the Republic of. So the federal government is not a republic. The federal government is more like a stratocracy. It's part of the Confederation. Once a state joins the Confederation, they're automatically um, ratifying the federal United States Constitution, but that means they agree to allow the federal government to build some posts in the state. But when they do that, they have to first buy the lands, and then they have to line out what types of jurisdiction they're going to have over those lands. And the type of jurisdiction depends on what rights the state retains for itself over those federal lands or those federal people. So again, we have exclusive, concurrent, partial, proprietorial, and unknown. So for example, the Federal Reserve banks in the states are under proprietorial interest only because they have no more rights than a regular person who buys property for themselves. And all these laws, of course, are outlined in the state's statutes. So you have to look to the state's statutes to find out what laws apply in your state to the federal government. The federal government did an inventory report over all the lands it owns in every single state, and the inventory reports are out there. I believe I've posted it here online. I did a video on it. So this is a form, and the General Services Administration, the administration of the federal government that keeps track of all of the lands that the federal government has acquired and the types of jurisdiction they have over each of those lands, how much land it is by acres, and the type of jurisdiction they have over it. So they have a lot less power than people think, and a lot less lawmaking authority than people think. And they have practically no lawmaking authority off federal lands because it's a federal government. It's a United States and Congress assembled, not a United States of America and Congress assembled. So we're getting into enacting clause, post offices, post roads, on post, off post, military traveling on state roads, and then the Republic. And we've got to get to all of this stuff in these short videos that I'm making for your information purposes only.